Hi everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about collection, development, and selection by me, Valeria. There are many reasons to have a collection policy in place in a library. One of the most important reasons is intellectual freedom. In other words, the right of every individual to have access to information. This is because equity of access. The policy mandates a balance of perspectives, ensuring that the collection reflects diverse voices and provides materials for all reading levels and interests. Another reason is curriculum alignment. A collection policy ensures every book is selected with educational goals of the campus. Why? Intentionality. It prevents the collection from becoming a random assortment of books. Instead, it ensures resources are mapped to state standards, specific grade level curricula, and the diverse needs of the student body. Lastly, protection against censorship. The most practical reason for a formal policy is to provide a legal and procedural shield. It establishes the exact steps to be taken when a resource is questioned, ensuring that intellectual freedom is protected and that decisions are made based on professional criteria rather than personal bias or public pressure. When creating a collection, there is also the challenge of self censorship, which is a librarian's decision to refrain from purchasing a title due to fear of a challenge. The article, What the Shelves Aren't Saying, an exploration of self-censorship in high school libraries, examines how fear of challenges leads some school librarians in smaller Texas high schools to self-censor by excluding controversial books. There are three main problems with self-censorship. It limits students' access to diverse perspectives and lived experiences, undermining intellectual freedom. 2. It disproportionately removes books about marginalized groups, reinforcing inequity in representation. 3. It weakens the librarian's professional role by prioritizing conflict avoidance over ethical collection development. Recognizing self bias is essential because unconscious professional fears or beliefs can quietly influence collection decisions and restrict students' rights to information. There are three ways we can prevent self censorship in our libraries. 1. Regularly analyze collection gaps and review which titles were excluded and why. 2. Rely on formal selection policies and professional review sources rather than anticipated community reactions. And 3. Engage in ongoing professional reflection and training around intellectual freedom and bias awareness. In summary, collection development requires professional evaluation of literary quality with students' interest to build a collection that is both meaningful and engaging for young readers. According to the article Children's Collection Development, Good Books or Books Kids Like. In my future library, I would include a mix of award-winning literature and high-interest popular titles to support both quality and student engagement. I would also gather student input through surveys, suggestion boxes, or even informal conversations to guide purchasing decisions. And lastly, I would regularly analyze circulation data to ensure the collection reflects what students actually read and enjoy. Thanks for watching. Bye.